What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get the deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we've built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So just taking a look at Vechain here, and as we can see, it is continuing to get a nice little pickup off the lows. As we always say, we are trading inside of this big macro channel, and until this gets broken, we will continue to respect it. And it is currently being respected really nicely. You can see every time that we've come down, touched the bottom of this channel, we have actually got the bounce to the upside. 1, 2, 3. This fourth time was almost a touch. You can see here, we didn't quite touch it. We come down and we get that full confirmation of the touch and the bounce to the upside. Obviously, everyone's been a little disappointed with the Vechain's performance recently because it has been underperforming somewhat in comparison to a lot of cryptos and a lot of altcoins. It's still, you know, probably around 50% away from its all-time high in reality of around, what was it, 28 cents. So still down around 50% there, 49%. So in reality, still performing pretty badly. Obviously, it's one of the larger altcoins that we've seen. And quite a lot of the larger altcoins, Chainlink, Cardano, Polygon, in the past like month or two have been underperforming quite significantly. Obviously, Vechain, Polygon, Chainlink specifically, still yet to reach their all-time highs again and break them. And, you know, it does seem as though they have been underperforming quite significantly. But you can see our technical analysis that has been drawn in ever since, you know, we had that big crash in May. Obviously, that big downtrend, big descending wedge. We get the breakout, we come back up, we get rejected by the 618, so we come back down and roll over looking for support. We find it on the bottom of the macro channel that we have been trading in. We get the pickup off the bottom. Obviously, that bearish September as well with that ABC correction and the overextension there with the bullish divergence at the bottom, where we do get the bounce off the bottom very, very nicely indeed. We obviously break up here and we come back up into a little range that we did form between the 038 here, the 038 and the 050 Fibonacci levels. You can see here a little bit of a range here. We come down, get the overextension, we come back up into the range. We test the top, we test the bottom, we come back up, we test the top one last time, and then we get scooped up by the EMAs and break through that 050 level finally after a good while. And you can see here, obviously, we did say after that happened, we did have that technical target of coming up to the next fib level in the next few weeks, which is essentially the 0618 there. And that looks as though is currently where we're just about getting to that level now, aren't we? Currently trading at around 14.3 cents. Obviously had a really nice day yesterday as well, coming up from around that 13.1 cent mark all the way up to the current price that we're trading at now. Making our way back to the upside, you can see here we're potentially here making that macro higher high, higher low, and then if we come up, make that higher high again, back test for a higher low, you can see that we're finally reversing that trend that we did see for a long time. We obviously had the lower lows and lower highs all the way down. We come up and we make a higher high, higher low. So on a macro scale here, you could say the trend is now reversed, and with altcoins looking as bullish as they have been, it does seem likely, in our opinion, that we're probably going to see Vechain, you know, starting to perform quite well. We really do want to see ourselves clearing this level here, just above the 618 at around that 16 cent level. If we can clear this level here and back test, that would be very, very good for Vechain. Obviously making those macro higher high, higher low, higher high, back test as a higher low, and have continuation. But, you know, overall Vechain still, you know, we would say still underperforming considering how good this project is. Obviously massive fundamentals, real world use. And, you know, considering how fast it moved before, this is a crypto that can really, really run. As we always say, it ran from around 3.5 cents here all the way up to 28 cents in essentially a parabolic move of around 8 or 9x in basically, you know, what was this, 2 months? Less than 2 months, maybe like 7 weeks. So pretty obvious that this is a crypto that can really run when people want it to. And when it does start to get that sentiment coming back round for it, it's probably going to do very well. So right now, I would say it's underperforming, considering what a lot of people expected, including ourselves. But we do think that, you know, it's showing all the right signs of a potential, you know, continuation and move to the upside. That'll be good. So we'll basically, you know, do some short-term price predictions on the hourly time frame here as well. You can see a bit more confluence as to what's going on, just making our way up through the Fibonacci levels. So on the daily time frame then, so obviously if we roll over from here, we do have this nice area of structure here. coming up from around that 13-cent level up to around, you'd say 14 cents in reality. A nice little bit of structure here that we could roll back to. Obviously, we've got our EMAs coming up as well, which could act as a decent bit of support. If we roll over more than that, we obviously have the 050 at around 12 cents where we could come back down, get a bounce and a sweep of the low before continuation as well. But we do think, considering how bullish alts are looking right now, we could be looking at Vechain heading up in a nice way. Obviously, the next target is that 618, which we would expect a good amount of resistance at around that 14.8 cent level. But in reality, we would say, realistically, we do want to be, touching this, retracing a little, back test, and then breaking it, coming up to that next level at 16 cents, testing that, then maybe back test the 618, break through that level, and just get that continuation, basically. But as we said, considering how bullish alts are looking, there's a lot of alts up double digits today. We do think the Vechain is lying in wait really for a really good pump, and we do think it's going to come sooner or later. So as we said, those would be our short-term price predictions. If we do roll over, we're just riding the fibs right now. We always think that the fibs have a really good amount of confluence for support and resistance, and we do think 50 cents to $1 for Vechain is very likely in our opinion. We've obviously got, a nice little pocket here in our Fibonacci extensions that we could be looking at for that 50 cent to $1 area. That's only a 2 to 4x from the all-time high, and I know that it seems like that Vechain all-time high is so long ago now, all the way back in April, where we did see Vechain hit 28 cents. It does seem likely in our opinion that once we break that, considering how much it ran up to that point, doing literally an 8x in 2 months, you can imagine how far Vechain could go if it got back to that all-time high and really started to go parabolic. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.